Brooklyn in a condo overlooking Manhattan. And I thought to myself, this will never run out. So I don't have to respect anyone or anything, not even the art form of music. I said, I'm rich. Just like Dave Chappelle said, I'm rich, bitch, right? So 9 months later, I lost it all and I was sleeping on the subways. And it was the worst time of my life, the lowest point of my life. But they say when you're down to absolutely nothing, that means God is up to something. And I hate to bring church into this spot, but it's important, right? And they say when God wants you to grow, he makes you very uncomfortable. I don't know how much more uncomfortable I could get at that point, right? So I slept on the trains, I slept on the subways until I got the courage to go back home, right? Ego kept me on the subways. Went back home to my mama, South Jamaica, Queens, 2012, and I restarted my journey. I spent the next 2 years battling depression, everything from challenges with not wanting to wake up certain days, things of that nature. And then I found the courage to pick up my first love, the violin again. And I was like, damn, no one knows me as a solo artist. I can't do it by myself. And I found that courage to just get up and go. Y'all know what I'm talking about with that get up and go, right?
Hell yeah.
Because I learned in that moment, fear means face everything and rise. And sometimes we kind of limit ourselves and we stop at that word fear, not realizing when we get on the other side of that shit, that's where success is. So I jumped on the other side of that, right? Had no fans and I restarted my journey. I spent the next 4 years mastering social media. And I turned 1 fan to 5 fans, 10 fans, 20 fans. And I worked my way back up to being one of the top violinists in the world again, which is a blessing, right? #1 album, sold out concerts around the world. But the biggest blessing of it all is people. The message I'm leaving with you guys today is people. Invest in people, right? You're never bigger than people. I don't care how much money I make today. I'm never bigger than people. So my friend Amaris, make some noise for Amaris, right? I should have said. She gave me a call and she said, yo, you gotta, let me tell you about these brothers, right? And she gave me their whole movement and I was so inspired. I'm like, yo, I'm showing up, right? And that's what we all gotta do. We gotta continue to show up for each other, especially as color folk. We gotta show up for each other because we are literally all we got, right? So let's keep showing up for each other. It's good to meet you all. I'm gonna shake some hands and get, acquainted with you guys, but thank you for letting me pop in here and play some songs. One more time for Decoy Games, you guys. Make some noise. So this last song I'm gonna play for you guys is a song I wrote called Awaken, right? And I wrote this song Awaken when I was like going through really, really tough depression. And it's kind of crazy and surreal, like when you write a piece of music, how it affects people. And now I get messages from people saying like, this song saved my life and I was gonna commit suicide, but I heard this and I'm stage 4 cancer and this got me through. So I'm gonna play this song for you guys, for anybody that's stuck in that hard spot. Draw some inspiration from these brothers behind this movement because this is what it's all about. Each one teach one. Let's do it. guys so much. Peace and love. Thank you.